we funny people. I was over at my brother's house last night. Before I left here, I was over at my brother's house. And I got, nephew like all of us. They I don't know what they on. They on some other shit, right? So I was sitting up there talking to my brother, we playing pool. And my nephew came in and he said, you pretty smart. I said, well, I'm all right. I'm all right, He said, what's the difference between a hypothetical question and a realistic question? Kind of caught me off guard, I said, damn, hypothetical to realistic. I said, they basically mean the same, but sometimes they might be different. Caught me off guard. I said, for example, man, I said, run upstairs and ask your mama, would she make love to the next door neighbor for $50,000? He went upstairs, took a little while, came back. He said, Mama said she'd make love to the next door neighborhood, the next block for $50,000. I said, I'll be damned. I said, well, do me a favor, go upstairs and ask your sister, would she make love to the mailman for $250,000? He ran upstairs, tried it on back. He said, sister said she'd make love to the mailman, the milkman, and any other man for $50,000. I looked at my brother. Brother looked at me. I said, sit down, son. I said, I'm going to tell you something. Hypothetically speaking, you should have $100,000. I said, but realistically speaking, son, you live with 2 hoes. My wife, you can't find now. You find a white person before they go home, man. Y'all got understanding. Y'all got support, relationship. If a guy get fired, Joe, can you come in? Oh, what seems to be the problem, bro? I won't need you no more. Oh, God damn, John. You're downsizing, huh? I'll be fucking damn. But they'll go home and their wife. They can go home. Honey, can I talk to you? They let me go today. Well, we're going to fucking make it. We're going to find a way to fucking make it. I'm not going to worry about it. With the support behind you, boy, goddamn, I can do any fucking thing. But us, shit, we get fired. We can't go home. We got to walk the street for 2 days. Fuck, I'm going to tell this bitch. You can't fire a black person? How can you fire a black person? It's going to be some shit, ain't it? It ain't never a good time to fire a black man. There's always going to be some controversy. If you fire him in the morning, he got a problem with it. If you come walking in, hey, Bernie, before you punch in, can I talk to you? Yeah, what's the problem? We won't need you anymore. You let me come all the way down here for this bullshit, to tell me this bullshit? If you fire him at the end of the day, that's a goddamn problem. Bernie, can you come off it? Yeah, what's the problem? We don't need you no more. You let me work all motherfucking day, you gonna tell me? My wife get on my motherfucking nerves 25 years, man. We had an argument before I got here, man, on the plane. We arguing. Gonna tell me what to do all the fucking time. I'm grown, dog. I'm getting on the motherfucking plane. Where you going? St. Louis. Where you going after that? Milwaukee. Where you going after that? Home. What time? 12. That's the time your plane land? Maybe. Bitch, I'll be here when the fuck I get here. The bitch make me sick, And I was with a Mexican guy and a white guy. And I said, man, I want to go to heaven. He said, God, right down the road. I said, well, how far? He said, just a half a mile. He said, but your name ain't on the list, Bernie. You know your name ain't on the goddamn list. I said, well, wait a minute, man. I said, I'm going to try. He said, well, you got one more chance to make it. If you can go down there and you ask the Lord a question and he can't answer it, you might get into heaven. And I whispered something to the Lord. And he looked at me. And he looked up. He looked down. He said, open the gate! I walked on in. The white guy said, that's bullshit, man. How the fuck did he get in there? That's bullshit. He said, hey, Father, what did the black guy ask you? He asked me, when was black people ever gonna stick together?